line. Last play, they went over 20 yards. This time, they topped 30.
Well, things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us or their game plan, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Check, Wildcat, hey, man, Franco.
And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Rams are on the board here first in the season opener.
You get in a second and long situation down here in the red zone, I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass, let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground, and he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
Any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before that he always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Options galore here, second and a few inches. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. He finds his man, complete. That's Watkins. And he is going to have an Eagles first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2. Now Hurts looking to change the play. On first down, he'll drop to throw. He's got his tight end. It's Albert Okwuegbunam. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
Here's a quick throw caught by Smith. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
It looks like they'll move things around here. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a 2nd down and 9. Here's Hurts to throw. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here. 3rd and long.
3rd down and 12.
He'll drop to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 25 yards that time. This is shaping up to be a really nice-looking drive to get the season underway here.
And how long do you think that they actually have been plotting this drive? I'm talking about the coaching staff, right? They've been thinking about this for a while now, and I think they're executing it even better than what they expected.
Swift going to try up the middle. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Hey, 73.
From the gun, it's Hurts. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Rams are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Rams with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 2nd and 13 forthcoming. They'll keep it on the ground. Wakefield. And he'll find some space after about the 25. 9 good yards here on the run, and now 3rd down.
It's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on third down.
On third down, Wakefield. And he's going to have a Rams first down as the tackle made just shy of the 30. Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out, give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out. He told him, if you don't take care of this football, you have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it, pick up first downs.
Now a dump off here complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
2nd and 5.
Check, man. Check, man. Go on, check. Go check.
Up the middle they go. Wakefield. And he'll get about 2 there to the 36. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
Well, description, because diagnosed is perfect on that. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Out of the gun now on third down. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Excellent play there on third down. Give him 25 yards.
And that's how you pick up a first down. Not only does he make the catch, but has enough body control to get his feet down inbounds, toe tapping and dragging to make sure he gets it done.
They'll look to throw here on first down. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Here's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and rushed a deep ball. But he's unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Well, this drive, they're a perfect 2 of 2 on third down conversions, but they need a full 10 yards here. They'll look to throw again. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Keely Ringo picks it off. And the Eagles are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They had the auspicious beginning to the season, a first drive turnover. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. Now they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Now Hurts going to shift him around a bit.
Silver. Yanni. Crowd love Yanni. What did they find these officials in my son's high school? That's not what I saw.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Don't touch.
Pushing the ball down the field.
Crowd love Yanni.
Hurts. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21.
Miami. With the double offense. Hey, easy. 63, back. Out. 73.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Aaron Donald with a sack. The Eagles send out their punter now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. Fielded at about the 28, and he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. 1:54 left on the clock here in quarter number 2. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. But not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
The government coaches at any time they're calling in are really worried about the play because there's so much traffic ordinarily that the ball has to get to the receiver. And on that play, it was batted down.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now back to throw. That is caught. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That third down conversion good for 23.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Here we go. Set. Big Lion. Hey, check that. Street.
On first down, Wakefield. It was Josh Sweat who got him down on the defensive side. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground. Wakefield. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. The Eagles will take their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Still needing 10 yards. Now it's third down. They'll drop to throw. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. He's going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important fourth down. Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left.
That's caught at the 25. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Here's Watkins. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Eagles are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
Good with a PAT, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here, maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. They'll set up a throw. In trouble, and he's taken down. Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him. They'll get to the line, and remember, it's also 3rd down. Back to throw here. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he'll go down just shy of the 24-yard line. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Walked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
A third down now. Those last two plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. Throwing is Hurts. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. And they're going to speed things up here. Now Hurts changing up the play.
At the 42-yard line.
He's got Smith here. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be second down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. But he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The Eagle passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
On first down, Hurts. He'll get that complete to Albert O.
And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
From the 34-yard line, here's a 2nd and 5. Now they'll change things around before the snap. On second down, Swift. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got it. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Rams are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive.
So the completion good for just 3. And it's second down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football.
How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Now a give, right side. Wakefield, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
There's a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
Here now a 3rd down and 8. They'll look to throw. This short throw caught by Goddard. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
First down, Rams.
They're going to look to throw. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Nolan Smith brings him down on the pass rush. But defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, and how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. Back to throw. This short throw caught by Goddard. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
Brandon, proper defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it up. Okay, so they gave up the completion. I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Wide open, Amari Cooper. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
A gain of 19 yards. First down.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. 7-7 is our score. Pretty even matchup so far as we start quarter number 4. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him.
Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the 4th quarter.
And Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Majors say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
They'll run right here with Swift. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now Hurts going to move him around. Right back to Swift again on 2nd down. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. With that last effort, he topples the 5,000-yard mark for his career.
And that doesn't place you among the absolute greats that have ever played the game, but it's a significant achievement and a very, very solid career.
Once again, it's Swift. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
At the 9-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Two yards left on second down from the 9. They will run straight ahead with Swift. And the Eagles are going to be set up with a first and goal as good running gets them down to about the 4-yard line.
He was brought down at the 4-yard line. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
And now they'll shift things around. Swift will get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be second and goal.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
From the 2 now, second and goal. It's complete to Brown, right side. A touchdown saving tackle there. Now it's third and goal. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown. Jalen Hurts taking it in for a yard out. And the Eagles have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th.
They actually want the quarterback to keep the ball on an RPO. You don't want to hand it off inside and let the running back gash you. You don't want him to throw it downfield to someone open. If he keeps it, there should be a group of people around him to keep him trapped. Instead, he finds a way to get out of there and finds his way going over the goal line and scoring a touchdown.
Elliott good on the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. A bit of an opening there on the first down run as they get this forward for about 6 yards.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
On second down, Wakefield powering his way forward and past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 43 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Bennett. Well, as a lineman, they are trained. You've got to stay close to home. If you're more than a yard downfield, they're going to toss that flag, and they did there.
Here we go. Here we go. Drop 50. Drop 50.
They'll set up to throw. That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. And he's got the hook up to Moore. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 35-yard line.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Over the middle, Amari Cooper. It's complete. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 23. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. A throw over the middle, taken in.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 16-yard line.
Here's 2nd down and 3. Now they'll audible to something else. Back to throw. And he'll go right back to Moore. Complete again. And the Rams are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
Nice, well-coached, a team that understands what's going on. They still have time to work the middle of the field as they just did there.
Now 1st and goal. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A great play there. Making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. What a start to the season this has been. Back and forth, all tied 4th quarter as the kick is away here. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And that's complete to Brown. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now.
Eagles. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Let's go. Hey, Silver.
Hurts.
That's complete. It's Okuegbunam. And he will get out of bounds to stop the clock as he picks up maybe 8, and that's all.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
They come up now on 2nd and 2.
Keep it rolling. Right here, right now. Time this side. Crowd up, Yeti. Crowd up, Yeti.
They go play action with Hurts. Flush to his right.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
Win it.
Well, this one's had a season's worth of thrills already, and it's still week 1. Here's 3rd down now. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
This is 1st and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout.
43-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
On it in now.
We got this.
Let's go, baby.
Let's do it. We got this.
Right now, everything resting on the right foot of Jake Elliott. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field.
Keep it up. Your ball, baby.
Show 'em what you got. Come on. Show 'em what you got.
And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker. This from long, very long range. And this one is right down the middle. Charles, even as long field goals become more and more common, this is still a very rarefied air. Only just over 20 field goals have been kicked from 60 yards or further, and you can add his name to the list now.
And as calm as he tried to present himself, there's no doubt there were some nerves as he lined up to attempt that kick. But once the ball was snapped, he just swept the leg and boom, over the crossbar.
And a very solid return out across the 45-yard line before getting out of bounds. The city always a little extra excitement for